going on, everybody? This is your homie Frank. Yeah. What up, gangsta? Yo, Today's subject is going to be about, what is it going to be? 2 ways to cultivate a mind that will bring you peace and happiness. Today's video is going to start with a short story of my past. This was in January 2005, Barcelona. At that time I was 20 years old and I was starting to become a dancer. When I was 7 years old, I had a friend at my school that told me, hey, there's this great singer. So, rushing I came one afternoon asking my mother, hey mom, do you have music of a guy called Michael Jackson? Ow! She put the CD Thriller and I was hooked. At that time I started dancing, only imitating Michael Jackson. I also had for dancing a great ability for it. One day I decided to enter a 3-year program that involved classical dancing, ballet, contemporary dancing, and jazz dance as the main subjects to study. And that was the first time in my life that I was not one of the good ones, one of the talented ones. Something that really struck my ego with mighty force. Now, the reason I was not good at those disciplines was because I had muscles that were super hard, and I'm going to show you right now how little flexibility I have. Not good. Nonetheless, this didn't really stop me. I thought, okay, I'll dive into it, and I put all the effort that I got, all my commitment into stretching them, soften my muscles and make them nice. I was in full war with my average classical dancer title. It was a war that lasted for 2 years and I lost.
Game over.
It almost seemed impossible that after so much time and energy that I put into it, I wasn't able to have a decent body to dance those dance styles. So I just kept asking why, and one day, one colleague told me, at that time, I was a young, emotional, angry, rebellious, very unstable young man. And all I cared about was the my way or the highway philosophy that ruled me. Now, I thought I was in control of my life at that time, but the expectation of a specific result followed every single desire that I had. And therefore, when that expectation wasn't met, anger and desperation followed. Obviously. I didn't understand, and I still forget way too many times that only negative emotions arise from unmet desires. Now, this can be avoided by putting the best effort that we got and then having no expectations for a specific result. In the same way that having no expectations from others opens the door to having their actions not be in opposition with our own desires.
You win!
It sounds very unattractive, I know, but bear with me. Why am I sharing this? I am sharing this because I think everybody's after the same thing, feeling great. And many of us, myself included, many times forget what things really provide that. And this is what this post is about.
Yesterday gave me you, all my dreams and golden dreams, at last it seems have come true. Until I found you, the skies were always gray, then like the sun.
Thank you. Many of us grow with a specific reality of what our ideal reality might be. And the elements of that reality vary depending on the person, but they tend to have professional success, physical beauty, health, pleasure, enjoyment, financial abundance, being rich, success with the opposite sex, and social status as its core elements. And as time passes by, either one of 2 things happen. 1, we don't accomplish some of them, And that soul-wrenching feeling dawns on us where we feel that we're lacking something, that we're missing something. Obviously, from that feeling arises also a sense of insecurity and of low self-esteem, thinking thoughts in the form of I'm not good enough. 2. We accomplish some of them or all of them and feel great for a while. After a little time, we realize that the accomplishment of goals provides only a moment of satisfaction that can last between 1 minute, 1 day, maybe a month maximum. But eventually, that feeling of well-being fades away. We realize that achieving that goal, desire, or result provided only temporary well-being instead of long-lasting feelings of fulfillment. And we quickly cover that void with a new desire or goal, and the endless search begins again. Either way, it doesn't matter what happens. At the end of the day, we're always feeling something inside of us that we're lacking something.